So here we are back again. We are trying out the Grey Knight Steel. This stuff is awesome. As soon as it focuses. If it ever will. That's great. But anyways, looking at how I've transgressed. I pretty much got all the armor done with the gold lining and everything, and I started putting on the Grey Knight Steel because I wanted to enhance their weapons and make them look different. So I'm going to try some null oil on them probably the following day or my next video, and then I'm going to dry brush again the Grey Knight Steel over it to enhance their looks a little bit. But they're all coming along. I probably suspect that once they're all done and washed and I get the detailing back on to finish their armor, because as you can see I did get a little messy with the gold a little bit on some of their shoulder pads and as well as their leg plates, so I gotta go back over, do the gold again, and then hit it with the Blood Angels Red, because I did find out that you just can't put Blood Angels Red back over it because it enhances whatever's on the base of the model, so it's like the base coat. So I went back through, touched up a couple things, and made it work. One thing I probably am going to be trying out here after getting this first initial squad of Scarab Occult Terminators done, I think what I'm going to try and do is do Aramon next, or I might do Zangors next, just to start getting them on the table. But what I want to do is take how you see here how the white was blended in with a white base. Aramon is all dry brushed in lead, or base sprayed in lead belcher. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and take that apothecary white and I'm just going to go straight on it. So we're just going to take this stuff here, the apothecary white, and we're just going to go right over the lead belcher and just see what it does, because I want to really try and make this work. I mean, this stuff here, I mean, I've heard stories of you could do it over just white, you could just do it over just a white brighter gray. You know, I want to see this stuff work, and I want to see the way it worked and the way they showed in some of the pictures. And I've sent a message to GW. They're going to look into trying making a video about apothecary white and how to get it to really work. I've also heard that if you put it on Wraithbone, it works great. I haven't had any luck with this thing yet, so I'm going to try it on lead belcher, see if I can make it like a metallic grayish white. If not, I'll just see what else I can do with it, because as you can see, all the pigment goes to the bottom and you got to shake it up pretty good. But that's what I got the good old handy dandy little stirrer for. This thing is amazing. I would suggest you try and go pick one up at your local hobby store if they have them, but basically all it is it's just a little turning brush. Yeah, it gets a little stain from color, but still it mixes up your pots very well. Yeah, you could drop in the metal balls, but then you got to retrieve the metal balls from your pots. I think Army Builder paints them, or Army Painter creates them, and you got to retrieve them. You got to use this right here. You just treat it like a brush. And it just turns right on, and it just sounds just like almost like a toothbrush or anything like that. But it's awesome. It stirs up all my pots of paint. They've sat here. They've traveled clear across the world, across the United States while I was driving over here. It's just amazing. This is an amazing tool. So this is the name of it once again. If it will focus in on it pretty good. Hopefully you can see. It's basically a Badger airbrush company. And it's just a mixing tool. You can find these at your local hobby store, and they're only like $5, $6, maybe $7. I got mine in Arizona for about $6. So, other than that, this is where we're at. I got 2 left to hit up with some Grey Knight Steel. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why Forge World hid this away from us. This stuff is awesome. I even look forward to the fact of repainting all my Grey Knights in this stuff. I mean, I love the shine. I love what it does. I mean, it just looks really good. I mean, it really does show. It has that nice little pigment of that very bright, I think it was Runefang steel or something like that. not the Storm Silver Host, but it's the other one. It's not Ironbreaker. If I can find it, that would be great. I'm very disorganized, as you guys can tell with my paint area. I just throw the paints together and I just find the colors as I need. Oh, there it is. Rune Fang Steel is what it is, and whatever they did to this to make it look good compared to this, yeah, this Grey Knight Steel is awesome. So this is Captain Furious. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have these guys all done. We'll get them based. They'll get their pretty pink flowers like you saw on my Demon Prints. And I'll be back to show what I'm going to probably do with these. Because I might just do a little bit of blue tint on them to give them that little bit of blue hue. Might try and do some of the Telesar blue. Mix it with some of the contrast medium. And do that little technique that you may have seen where they have... where they take the median and put it on the steel parts. And to give it that blue highlight that you may see in some parts. So, might try that. Never know. See how froggy I get with this. But until next time, this is Captain Furious. I'll see you guys next time.